Hello. Okay, so Rob went over kind of that there are, what was it, 170 different ales here in Brevard, and they're all different. They all have different personalities, different feels, and something's going to be more appropriate for your loved one than another. So the basics of what to look for, of course, that it's clean, that you're comfortable there, that the food is acceptable, that the food is good, that it's well kept and safe. But really the biggest thing that everyone needs to be aware of is that you're looking for the loved one's needs and not for the adult children's needs, not for someone else's idea of what they think you need. So a lot of times families really focus on what mom used to do. Mom used to like to go golfing. Mom used to love to go swimming. So they focus on that, and then they really harp on, oh gosh, we need a place with a swimming pool. But you know what? That's not mom now. If mom's needs have changed, if her likes have changed, if what she can accomplish successfully on her own has changed, then she doesn't need a swimming pool. She doesn't need a golf course. What she needs is consistent care and support. Sometimes just having a chef and a chauffeur is really all someone needs. Focusing on having a pool and, jazzercise or all these fun things, or a weightlifting room. I hear that one a lot. So show me your weightlifting equipment. It's not what anyone, maybe she liked that 15 years ago, but that's not the goal for right now. So it's really important to focus on who you have in front of you now and what they need, but also what they're going to need. So if you make a move, if you've been told that your loved one has been diagnosed with Alzheimer's and you make a move to an independent living community that does not support memory care in the future, you're going to be making another move. So it's really important to plan for who you have in front of you, but also who you're going to have in front of you, so that someone doesn't have to move again. Because moving becomes a challenge, moving is stressful, and it's best to only do it once. If you do have to move within a community, it's great when you still know all the caregivers, it's all the same staff, it's the same management. It's a lot easier on someone if they're able to move within the same community or family of communities. So each different building, each different facility or community has a completely different personality. So it's really important that you find the right community that's going to be right for you. There are some that it's all about the party, it's all fun with great care. That might not work for someone who's been a hermit their whole life, who just likes to go to the library and sit in their apartment. It might be too much stimulation. There are small group homes that is not going to be enough for someone who likes to go out dancing in her stilettos every night. So, it's really important that you take into account financial stuff, but also really personality and lifestyle. Because assisted living really is about lifestyle and about what you can add to your life, not what's being taken away. So it's also really important to meet the management of every community that you visit. If you're considering living there, theoretically for the rest of your life, you really want to know that you can trust the management, that you know who's running it, maybe know who owns it, know who the leadership are, because they're the ones that are going to make decisions with you that impact your life. So it's important when you go on tours that you interact with as many people as you can and not necessarily just the salesperson. And so another big thing is judging a book by its cover. So lots of communities, when you first walk in, it's scary because you've never been to an assisted living before, you don't know what to expect. You're thinking it's the nursing home from 30 years ago, and there's a lot of anxiety coming into a community your first time. So make sure you don't judge a book by what you think is the cover. So, some buildings might be a little older, and when you come in, you understand that they're like that because that's what they're geared towards the residents' taste, the residents' lifestyle. It's not meant to, be shiny, brand new Caribbean resort, because that's not what these people are going to feel comfortable in. So make sure when you are checking out communities, that you are looking at it through the eyes of the person who's going to live there, based on their needs, with the future in mind. And of course, also make sure that you understand what the facility is able to do care-wise. Every community has a certain license, but within that license, they are able to choose what care they will do. So just because someone has a big extensive license doesn't mean that they're going to meet your needs in the future. So when you talk to the management, make sure you really outline what the costs are going to be and what sort of care they're willing to provide to their residents. So, okay, thank you.
Thank you.